All right, let's get this show started.
In today's news, Shavkat RAHKMONOV vs. KAMARU Usman is reported to be in the works for UFC 310. RAHKMONOV was set to challenge the freshly crowned UFC champion Belal Muhammad at UFC 310 in December, when Belal was forced out of the fight due to a foot injury. Following Belal's withdrawal, fighters like Ian Gary and Joaquin Buckley stepped up, offering to fight Shavkat instead. Even former interim welterweight champ Colby Covington said he's willing to step in. However, it appears that the UFC will be going in a different direction. As first reported by Red Corner MMA, RAHKMONOV is most likely to face the former champion KAMARU Usman next month in Las Vegas. Taking text, they wrote, "Breaking. According to our information, the UFC is working on Shavkat RAHKMONOV vs. KAMARU Usman for UFC 310. Who do you have winning this matchup? Usman as the former champ or Shavkat RAHKMONOV? Let us know in the comments below." Nickal is super impressed by Khamzat Chimaev. In a recent interview with ESPN MMA, Nickal, who's scheduled to fight Paul Craig this Saturday at UFC 309, has nothing but praise for Khamzat Chimaev, stating that he never meant to disrespect him, just that he wants to fight the best of the best.
Yeah, I guess first off, his fight against Whitaker was really impressive. You know, to see somebody do that to a veteran, a guy who's been champion, defended his belt, is that's an incredible feat. So, you know, watching the fight, felt very impressed. And yeah, I think that every time I fight, we get closer. He's obviously quite a ways ahead of me, and you know, I'm just looking to catch up. And it seems like, you know, as you said, that's kind of an inevitable thing. And as long as I keep winning and he keeps winning, then we'll make it work. I've always had a lot of respect for him. I never felt like calling him out was a disrespectful thing. It's like I think he's the best, so you know, that's a guy I want to fight. Like I said, it's not out of a negative space. It's out of a positive space because I respect him a lot. I think his skills are amazing, and I just want to be the best. So whoever is the best, that's the guy I got to beat.
Carlos Prates reveals he smokes cigarettes daily. The UFC welterweight contender reflected on his big win over Neil Magny on the Ariel Helwani show, revealing that he smokes 8 to 10 cigarettes a day, including on fight day.
And are you still smoking cigarettes?
Yeah.
How often?
Nah, bro. Maybe 8 per day, 10.
Really?
7. Yeah.
Do your coaches tell you maybe it's not good for you? For your cardio?
Before they tell me a lot. They tell me a lot, you know, before. But now, yeah, I tried to stop one time. And then I was 1 week without smoke. And then I got 5 kilos in 6 days, you know, because I eat a lot and didn't come to the gym to train. And yeah, I got 5 kilos.
So if you fight on a Saturday, are you smoking on the Saturday too, the day of the fight?
Yeah. The last cigarette I smoked before come to Apex because I cannot smoke there, you know?
Alexander Volkanovski reacts to Jon Jones ducking Tom Aspinall. This weekend, Jones will defend his UFC heavyweight championship title against Stipe Miocic. However, unsurprisingly, a lot of the discussion is actually surrounding interim champion Tom Aspinall. Speaking in a video posted to his YouTube channel, Volk shared his take on the topic, stating that Jones has to fight Tom in order to be considered a proper double champ by the people.
I'm sure Jon Jones is sick of hearing this, but the Tom Aspinall fight is the fight everyone wants to see. You want to be a heavyweight champion, you want to claim that crown, it's going to be hard to convince me you're a defending champ if you don't fight Tom Aspinall while he's the interim champ. Does Jon Jones even need to do this? No, he's already got an incredible legacy. But if you want to claim the heavyweight division, say you were a proper double champ, people are going to can twist this for sure. You got to fight Tom Aspinall. If you really want that on your resume saying that I'm the best heavyweight while I was there, you have to fight Tom Aspinall. I think he is definitely the biggest threat. The wrestling everywhere, he can be dangerous everywhere, and he's a legit heavyweight, right? I know there's talk of him maybe doing a Pereira fight. He's probably in a position where I don't need to add to my legacy. I want bigger fights. Pereira's a massive name right now, so maybe that's what he's chasing. And he's clever. He knows Tom Aspinall's a way bigger threat, but, what he gets out of beating him would be actually, I think, for most of us, the guys that are in the know, that'll be huge, right? That'll be huge. But when you're talking money, star power, I mean, a win over Pereira right now would be massive. That's probably one of the biggest fights you could do right now. So I can see why he's pointed at that, but get rid of the heavyweight belt then, because you want to claim of being the champ. Get rid of that heavyweight belt because the interim champ's there, so you need to fight him. And that's just how it is. You want us to call you a heavyweight champion or a defending heavyweight champion, I think that's where it's at. That's no hate to Jon Jones, but I just think that's where it's at with that one.
Anthony Smith compares Stipe Miocic's and Jon Jones's punching power. Speaking on the Believe You Me podcast with Michael Bisping, Smith, who's a friend of Stipe's and has fought Jones in the past, explained and compared the experience of getting hit by both fighters.
The way that, and it changes the way that Jon has to approach the fight himself. It's one thing to wade into range at 205 versus me, who you're significantly larger than, and have this advantage. Yep. You can wade in, close the distance, grab onto him, and then drag him down or whatever you want to do. Stipe does. I don't have Stipe type of power. You can get away with that. With me, but like that's gonna change. He's not gonna be as comfortable to just start reaching and grabbing hands and trying to close the distance. It changes his approach. It has to.
Yeah, I talked about this last week, because it will be different. When you're there and then bang, Stipe drills him with the hardest right hand.
That first time is different.
He's ever felt in his life. Because you know what that's like in a fight, Anthony. When we've got
I know what it's like versus Stipe.
yeah. And you know what it's like versus Jon Jones.
Right.
So come on. Which one would you rather take? A right hand of Jones or a right hand of Stipe?
That's an easy question. I'll take them all versus Jon. That's the difference. Yeah. One scares me and one doesn't.
The MMA community reacts to a suspicious last-minute glove change for UFC 309. Ahead of Saturday's UFC 309 card, fighters and their teams were notified that the old-style gloves will be used rather than the new-style ones that were implemented on June 1st. The newer gloves were designed with the goal of reducing eye pokes and hand injuries, while also featuring less rigidity than the previous version, along with updates to the seams, padding, wristband, and finger holes. Following the announcement, many fans questioned the UFC's last-minute decision, finding it somewhat suspect. One fan wrote, "Wait, why? That's weird as fuck. Someone's going to have to give more details regarding this because changing something this substantial a couple days before the fight makes no sense. They wanted to give Jon every chance they can to poke Stipe in the eye. He wants Jones to KO Stipe so bad. Eye pokes, DUI, PEDs, and a lot of coke before the fight, and Jones is unstoppable. Jon eye poke bones Jones. Jon said, 'Dana, please.' And Dana said, 'Gluck, gluck, gluck.'" Mike Perry posts new sparring footage. Perry recently launched his own dirty boxing fight promotion, saying he wants to fight Conor McGregor after getting fired from the BKFC. Perry also posted sparring footage in which he said he thinks he broke his rib. It's time for today's top memes. Third place was posted by Combat Sports Investing.
The first comment is oil now. When's this oil thing going to go away? Yes, I prefer the Jon Jones over the oil. This guy said, when are you going to oil up Jon Jones? You guys are fucking mentally ill.
Second place was posted by More Putt 8790. And the top pick was posted by As Shopped As It Gets. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the talk.